We're back. What, you thought I left? Who to play? Let's play the UK. So I'm using this weird new version of HPM called HPM Plus. Usually I just play the regular version of HPM, but that hasn't been updated in like 8 years at this point, so I'm playing the fan fork, which apparently has more content and new stuff. Alliance from Belgium? Absolutely. You know, I'm playing Britain, so for some reason, Belgian independence is the #1 most important thing in all of Europe. It's really so these guys don't get too powerful. Speaking of Belgium, I get the option to mediate Belgian independence, which is a fancy event for fucking over both Belgium and Netherlands, because Belgium loses territory and the Netherlands loses cores. So there goes any hopes for the Netherlands being a great power. I love being the world police. The Ascension of Queen Victoria! I clapped! I clapped when I saw it! They said the name of the game in the game! It broke new ground! Unlike many other marriages of the time, this one was based primarily on sympathy, not dynastic calculations. So he married her because he felt sorry for her? Oh shit, the Kowloon incident. This may be just the excuse we need. As usual, this is a real piece of cake. And a few 100,000 dead Chinese later, we get our choice of the treaty port. So we get Hong Kong, which is probably the best one. Something something Shenmue 2.
I'm leaving Hong Kong. I've got to go.
Kill, 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 kill! Did you know that Denmark had an Indian colony? I didn't know that. It's not true anymore. I've never seen this event before. So I just got the event to annex Natalia, and it says the Boers have refused. Yeah, war it is. Do you think you can resist my might? Right. I guess I forgot about that. You know, America's behind us in Miltech. I think I can take them. Okay, yeah, we're rolling over them like it's no problem. I'm about to take a big bite out of them. Bite taken. Now, you might say, why did you take these 3 worthless states out west? Well, I'm playing the long game, just you wait. The Great Irish Famine. Now, unlike the historical British, I'm not going to be a retard, and I'm not going to actually help the Irish. It costs 50 prestige and some money, both of which I don't need to worry about at all, and my population is not going to tank to immigration and death. So if you don't know what the Great Game was, that was where England and Russia competed to see how many Central Asians they could kill. And I can kill a lot. As everyone knows, the United States helped to get us. It's only a matter of time before they launch an unprovoked attack, so it is only reasonable that we take steps to preemptively defend ourselves. Damn straight. Oh, the economy's in deep shit. Raise the tariffs. Trump time. Oh, wait. Almost forgot. Trump time. And we finally done it. Oh, it's beautiful. It's disconnected. That's great. I will clean this up. I will get these 2 states at some point, don't worry. Looks like they got over that very quickly because now we're already racing each other. Alright, this is the event that I was waiting for. We will not allow a former colony to threaten our interests. Oh! What? They just gave it to me? They just gave it to me! I think I'm gonna reload that because I kind of want to fight them. Hang on. I'm gonna reload the game. Okay, there we go. This time they went to war. Now, the reason why I wanted to go to war with them is apparently if they just give it to you, you don't get these extra provinces, which will look stupid on the map. Classic American exceptionalism to declare war on this many countries. I wish I could zoom out so you could see all at once, but it's like everyone. Yeah, piece of cake. Who'd have guessed? Now this is why I reloaded the autosave, is because we will keep everything we've gained, and now we got this nice contiguous border. The Convention of Boston. New England's risen up. Oh yes, this is really good for me actually, because I can attack them. Do that in a second. America is fucking exploding. I'm sorry. Actually, no, I'm not. And right as I say that, there's a revolution in the United States. The Republicans have taken control of Congress. Oh. Have I seen that one before? And immediately I get an event for the Arrow incident, which is just another... Jesus Christ, somebody just screamed like they were being murdered in my building. Come on, England! We love the fucking footy, we do! I just got an event for Charles Darwin, which means we're about to invent Reddit. Prussia has done nothing but sit on their ass the entire game, to the point that Austria is the one declaring the Brothers' War. Looks like they're gonna win, too. Never mind, actually. Prussia has turned that around really quickly. What the hell, Russia? Torching of the Summer Palace? The British would never do anything like that. Come on. Right? R.I.P. my homie New England. Gone but not forgotten. It's a big shocker the game called Victoria 2 has the most flavor for England. They're just handing me uncivs on a silver platter. And immediately after, they give me another unciv, Sikkim, the one province minor mountain nation. Why were they even mad again? Because we put like pigskin on the military equipment or something that offended them as Indians? Or as Muslims? I don't know. Who gives a hoot about the religion anyway? I love reading the events in this game because I genuinely learn stuff. I did not know that Lewis Carroll was a pen name. Charles L. Dodgson. Oh shit, yes. Colonial incident on Russia. This is great, actually. It's probably just because I speak English, but the English names of their generals and admirals are always so ridiculous. Admiral Nigel of Hanover. He served us faithfully. Yeah, Nigel of Hanover. What a real sounding name that is. And then Benjamin Hamilton. My favorite founding father. And that's all she wrote on the Russia War. Prussia acquired Lithuania and then immediately released it. And we got Alaska. Beautiful. Welcome to Victoria 2. At least we got Hugh Mundy and Nigel Williams. Hugh Mundy.
Humongous what?
You know, I just realized something. America does not have slavery legal. So, no Civil War. Which is a shame because I was looking forward to this giant confederacy that has cores in places like Nebraska and Kansas. Oh well. So, the game wants me to release Canada as a puppet, which I'm happy to do, but the problem is, these US states I'm conquering, the game is not going to recognize as Canadian, quote unquote, so by the time I finish expanding Canada with the events in the game, I'm gonna have all these ugly red splotches. So by the time that happens, I think I'm gonna just hand them over to them in the console, which is technically cheating, but it's my own puppet, who cares? Lose 5 infamy, very nice. Alright, finally we're going in on the US. I don't imagine it's gonna be much trouble, since they're weak as shit this game. Thanks to me, I have the option to burn the White House. Pretty sure we already did that. Can we just take a moment to appreciate the fact that it's 1869 and Prussia has not even tried to form Germany? We got Italy before Germany. We got Japan before Germany. I was just building my armies and I realized I have Yankee soldier pops in Ireland. Galway has 3% Yankee living in it. I'm just picturing a few hundred Americans who say, oh, I'm Irish too, because they have 1% Irish ancestry on their mom's side. My great-grandfather was Irish, so I'm one of you guys. I want to add more to this war, but I just don't have the infamy for it, so let's go. That is beautiful. A mountain of coal, just like my channel, am I right? Oh, Crimean War. You know what that means. It means the Ottomans are undefended. Go, quick. Topical joke time. I have the option to do the Balfour Declaration or the Guyana Plan, which apparently gives Israel cores in Guyana. Alright, well, Israel now has cores in Guyana. Alright, quick Middle Eastern intervention in and out. And we got one landlocked province. I wouldn't have it any other way. So I just got an event that gave most of the rest of Canada to Canada. And it gave all the core territory that I had. So I have these lands as cores, which is pretty cool. So that actually recognized that. And Alaska too for some reason. But I'm going to give them these territories in the console. So if you don't know how to do that, I'll show you. Type in prov ID. That's province ID. So now when you hover over provinces, it tells you the province ID. You type in the console change owner. I believe that's Canada's little tag, 119. There you go. 118, 117, etc. Now, is that cheating, technically? Yes. Am I looting at Historia for fixing bullshit in the game? No. If you want to call me a cheater, whatever, but the way Victoria 2 works, it's broken as shit, so you often have to open the console to fix stuff like this. That events just are broken, or they leave weird province exclaves. So, yeah, shoot me. Oh, Prussia, you're so close. They're going about this in the most retarded, roundabout way. But, oh my god, they're so close. Irish home rule. Yeah. No. Tell you what, though. I'll add Irish as an accepted culture. So, we at least recognize them as humans. That's something. Seriously, what is Prussia waiting for? They have everything. They have everything they need, right? Do they need these 2 Danish provinces or something? I'm pretty sure they don't to form the NGF, right? The Victoria 2 AI is truly baffling to me. The Ottomans genuinely believed they could beat me, to the point that they didn't just give me Cyprus. It would have been easier for everyone to just give me Cyprus. I point at something I want, I say I want that, you give it to me. That's how this works, okay? I'm the British. Well, I guess while I wasn't looking, they formed the North German Federation. And, I have to choose between my 2 lovers here. I guess I'll go with Germany? America's trying to pull a sneaky fast one on me and invade Mexico while I'm not looking. Fucking try it, bitch. I am fighting a 2-front war, essentially, against Denmark, which is easy. And America, because America is selfishly invading my best friend Mexico. Because, oh, I want to take back my land you stole. Shut the fuck up, dude. Hold on to your precious cultural artifacts. Here comes the British. Oh, what the hell? Mexico just had, like, militant socialists or Jacobins rise up. They just flipped all this land to the US. Sorry, I look away for a second and Germany is losing the Brothers' War. How are you losing? How are you doing this bad, Germany? The Pioneer Column was a force raised by Cecil Rhodes. I know him. It's Rhodesia. That's the country I've heard of. And then I look back again and, well, I guess they've turned it around. They want to hand Banat back to the Banat Republic. That's very funny. That's like a reference to ISAR Productions, everyone. So because I have Afghanistan as a puppet, I was able to colonize this little sliver of land. Because, you know, Britain needs Caspian Sea access. Oh, look at this. Germany finally formed in 1885. You missed a spot, though. Interesting. Hegemony over the Nile. Sudan needs to be under our direct control. They accept. Interesting. Okay, cool. They gave me Sudan. That is a pleasant surprise. This game is frantically pausing and unpausing the game as soon as I can invest in these colonies all over the world. Because I gotta get my name and color bigger on the map. That's the object of the game. It's refreshing to play as England and actually be the country with unlimited amounts of colonial power. Because usually when I'm playing like Holland or someone, and it's like, oh, yeah, the British are competing. Basically, they're definitely gonna win. Well, guess what? I'm the British now. Oh, it's the Great War already? That's what I get for trusting Italy. So the game is asking me if I want to annex the Congo, which I would like to do, but that gives everybody a cut down to size on me, which they will use. I've tested this. They will definitely use, and I'm not capable of fighting France at the moment. So you know what I'm going to do is I'll just do Congo will be ruled as the king's private property with the king. What happened to Victoria? So my armies are at least capable of beating the Austrians. So hopefully I can hold the line here. I say that and I immediately start losing. The Congolese will meet their production quotas. I don't care how many hands you need to cut off. I need my rubber. The strategy so far is to just avoid Germany because Germany way outclasses me in military. And so does Austria at this point. But the main fighting is over here on this one province. One province in the Balkans, and that's the Great War. Historically accurate. Now, I look away for a minute, and then all of a sudden we're down to negative 48. Italy, what did you do? What did you do? Well, Italy's getting raped, and that's that, I guess. They've added a whole bunch of shit on them. I've been trying my hardest down here in the Balkans. Good to know you can't rely on anyone. I don't know, maybe we can come back from this? I'm almost at parity with the German army on Miltech, so who knows? I'm actually kind of desperate, so I'm throwing my mob stacks in now. Oh, shit. Come on, please. And you know, this whole thing would have been so much easier if I was the war leader. Because then I could have just settled the crisis diplomatically. It literally just had to be a little bit. Germany is getting invaded in the east by Russia because they are involved in the Romanian liberation of Banat, and Germany rushed to Banat's aid. Everyone's at war. So many people are dying. It's hashtag sad. Now the Italian communists have risen up too. Of course, I have to bail them out. Classic Italian ally syndrome. It's actually a miracle, but I've pushed almost all of their armies back. What can I say? I'm just that goated. I really didn't expect to be winning this war, but here we are. Oh my god, we just pieced out. Oh my god, yes! Yes! I may have picked up just a little bit of debt. Oh my god, that's over 3 million pounds. You gotta spend money to make money or something. Or spend money to kill all your sons. I also did the Heligoland trade, and I just looked at Heligoland. It's got 53% Yankee, 18% Irish, 17% Yoruba living in it. Enjoy! Also just having a look at the migrations map mode. New York City, people are leaving to go... Wow, really far away. Oh, it turns around. We're going to South America? No? Okay, more. What? Oh, it loops it. Okay, it loops it back around. I'm not quite sure how much I had before the Great War, but we've just hit 400 million total population and 100 million pops. Oh, no way! There's actually an event for the Boer War. I did not know that. Oh shit, they're just like the real Boers. They're beating me. Jeez, they're totally cracked. Just noticed Zanzibar somehow broke free from the Germans. Don't mind if I do. So even though we won World War I, I guess we invented fascism. Oh great, we get to create Australia. Lord forgive me for the evils I've just unleashed onto this world. I can add Tuamotu to my sphere. Who's Tuamotu? Oh, it's an island in the Pacific with one person living on it. Germany and Austria, who very recently spent millions of lives fighting a very important war, are now throwing it all away over Banat. Oh, why do I have so many unemployed people in New York, Massachusetts, and New England? It's because Bulgaria is occupying it. Bulgaria decided to sail all the way over to the New World instead of maybe defending their country. What is this, EU4? Portugal let rebels overtake Goa, and because of the Raj thing, I get a free CB on them. French offer of friendship. The French feeling threatened, literally unplayable. Yet another Dominion? New Zealand? Oh, they're considered Australian culture, that's great. Finally, South Africa wants to be Dominion. I think this is going to be bugged a little, so I might have to fix this in the console. Yeah. Classic Vic2 HPM shenanigans, but easy enough to fix. Looks like we're about to have a colonial crisis and World War I for real. I think we can take them though. We got the historical Entente, France, Britain, and Russia. This crisis is over Lower Congo. It's Portugal challenging me, so I think this is going to put me at war with Portugal, even though they're my ally. Here we go, it begins. The war to end all wars. Germany, Portugal, Italy, Lithuania, me, and everybody else. Oh yeah, they're melting. The Canadians have made a landing in Lisbon. Go boys! My brave Canadian children. Children because it's World War I and it's like 14-year-olds fighting. You know, invading Germany at this point in the game is so micro-y and kind of stressful that it kind of feels like I'm playing Hearts of Iron 4. Taking this as an opportunity to steal Portugal's African colonies because it's so cheap. It's like 1 infamy per colony. You know how in like the British propaganda they told the soldiers, oh, it's going to be one big adventure. You're going to have so much fun. Please sign up. Well, in this world, it's basically true. There's no suffering. We're just having fun romping through the German countryside. And just like that, it's over. We're quite literally home by next Christmas. And there we go, we've dismantled Germany. And Italy. That'll teach you for minding your own business. I think with that we can pretty much call it. I don't really want to play anymore. I've accomplished everything. I've essentially taken over the entire world. I took almost all of Africa, including my dominion, South Africa and Congo. I got Australia and New Zealand as dominions. This really, really extra big India. Enormous Canada, which was really fun to make, and I'm very proud of them. If you look at the culture map mode, they've proliferated Canadian culture everywhere. I will say though that this mod HPM Plus, which is a fork of HPM, which is what I usually play, I don't know if I like it. It does a couple cool interesting things like the province selector, but it does a lot of stuff that's kind of buggy. Like I've noticed that if you release a country in this, like Israel, as soon as we release them we get acquire core for Puppet CB against everybody, but it's not real. It expires 1st of January 1. It never goes away, but you get an opinion malice with everybody for having a valid casus belli on them. And it's stupid, and I hate it because it made it so that I can't release countries in this mod. There's also weird stuff like the South Africa thing or the Canada thing that I have to fix in the console. But overall, apart from the bugs, I like the idea of continuing HPM because HPM is probably the overall best Vic2 mod. It's my favorite. But those are some serious strikes against it. Now we have Israel in Guyana. What the fuck is this game?